and struggling with being a leading lady until the end of time.
Oh, but you were then.
Yes, but she was a character. And I was interested in character. And I had to throw my vanity away. I mean, Genji Cohen was tough. She said, I want that hair down to the nubs, and I want magenta, and I want the fingernails long and magenta, and I want, Norma to be shaving your legs first scene. I want, right? So I said to myself, I'm going to go all the way to this one. And indeed, it opened up many, many doors and windows that perhaps would not have opened. It's tough to be the captain of a starship and then sort of a prison cook. But the industry, I think, recognized me and applauded my guts. And of course, I had such a good, she was so great, wasn't she? She was so fucking great. Oh, sorry.
Well said, Captain. Well said. Hope you're all enjoying this.
I chose it and I knew it. It had 7 years, and Voyager had 7 years. It's been a very good run. Very good run. But I think at some point maybe I'll have to leave the dance floor.
No!
I can't hear you.
No! No!
Thank you. Great. Oh, yes.
Good afternoon. Like a lot of these other people, I watched Star Trek Voyager with my mom as a kid, and I've been a big Trek fan.
Good.
Including all of the newer shows within Trek. And I've noticed that in some of the newer Trek, they try to infuse a little bit of nostalgia for some of us older Trekkies, including the Picard show, which has 3 seasons and was pretty widely liked. So my question for you is, if you have ever been approached, or would you ever consider having a Janeway standalone action show?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for that. Thank you for.
Please say yes. Please say yes.
I think it's a tricky business. Yes, I have to say, I think it's very tricky business. I didn't really watch Picard. Again, apropos of my not wanting to watch it. I gave Janeway everything I had back then. Everything I had. Kurtzman has talked to me about this. Of course he has. Janeway is beloved. I don't know. I can't answer you, frankly. Because it would have to be so good. And I'm not sure it has all of the elements that I would need it to have. I haven't closed the door, but I think there's lots of other stuff. I'm trying to finish my novel. I just did this play, which reminded me of how much I loved to act, and that I am an actress to the core of my being. I don't know, guys. You'd all watch it, you'd all support it, you'd be very good. But I think Picard got mixed reviews, frankly. I'm not sure if you're right, everybody adored it.
I said widely, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think I could bear it if Janeway were disparaged. I don't know. Sorry to be so lame about it. But it is what it is. Yes, sir.
I think the previous question kind of covered this already, but what unexplored story or concept would you like Star Trek to delve into? Aside from more stories about Captain Janeway, of course.
Well, what it's already approaching, isn't it? Diversity. Let's get deep. Let's go there.
Yep.
Let's not skate. Let's go there. What happens? If you're lost in a ship and you're dealing with any kind of, with a number of people, all of whom are very different from one another, who would never engage with one another in the civilized world. And here they are on a ship. I want to see that really ripped apart.
A ship called
right?
America.
I want to see who we are as people
Shit.
when we have to deal with things that make us uncomfortable, uncertain, angry, judgmental, racist, sexist, misogynistic. Bring it on. Star Trek is the place, but bring it on in the ship with a good captain
Yes.
and a good phaser.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, my name is Lane Gold. I'm very nervous to do this, and I always want your reaction to it. The question is, been a long time making the last episode. I was wondering about, I don't know if they're gonna make a movie or not about that show, because the last of the season 7. I wonder how you really feel, or what really happened to you with the board. Just like the car.
How did I feel about the Borg
Yeah.
at the end?
At the end, when you were in the Borg itself.
When I had to take her down, is that what you're trying to say? First of all, the splendid and incomparable Alice Krieger, who else
Yeah.
played it, right? I loved what we did with Borg at the end. I loved it. I loved it because it also really heightened my relationship with Seven, and it forced me to listen to Seven, and it also I think was your first indication as an audience that Janeway was not going to go gentle into that good night. Yeah. Right?
Cool. I thought maybe they could expand it like a movie or something. Cause I've been watching Star Trek since I was very young. I remember the original series and Federation to do a movie. I wanted to do more movies about Voyager and these things.
I wish we could do a movie. Wouldn't a movie be nice?
Oh,
Now a movie is a good idea. Yes, yes.
Visual stuff in my head. I would love to help you. I've been doing all the background.
And I'll bet you could help me, Lane. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Let's give her a hand. She's very good. Thank you, sweetheart.
I think we have time for one more question.
One more very good question. Siri.
Hello.
Hi.
I watched Star Trek Voyager with my father growing up. I know.
It's great.
And you and Captain Janeway's confidence in oneself, especially when the world is so ready to dismiss you as a woman and as someone who is not viewed as authoritative. That got me through girlhood. You're overcoming your spirit. Just
What do you think it did to me? I'm not kidding. It got me through that point in my life. I wanted to show what kind of a captain she could be, without for 1 second forsaking or sacrificing my natural qualities, right? I wanted her to be vulnerable. I wanted her to be sad. I wanted her to be full of laughter. I wanted her to love whether or not she could be loved in return. I wanted her to rise above the rest with her humanity. And I'll say this about Kate Mulgrew to you, and Janeway and I held each other's hands in this one. I'm deeply attached to the world. Deeply, man. I loved this world. And they're gonna have to take me kicking and screaming, I'm sure. The one thing I loved about Janeway was when she got everybody lost, because she missed the gas station. In the Delta Quadrant, right? She has to have the monologue on the bridge, with the Maquis, how we're gonna work together, we're gonna overcome it, we are going to be great, we are going to learn, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's going, but are we ever gonna go home? I don't know, I'll do my best. I think I went into my ready room, the door closed, and went, yes, I'm lost in the Delta Quadrant, and I'm gonna have the time of my life. Thank you, Sam, for
I didn't get to ask my question. Sorry, folks. What's that?
You get sent to ask yours.
I didn't get to ask mine, but oh well. So close, but I should have gotten in before. Oh man, I wanted to ask. I have one question. Just wanted to find out. Read that. 3 Things to Remember by Captain Janeway. This is Otaku Chloe. Oh, it's not so close up. Let me back up. I got to get my jacket on. Wait, isn't she going to do a signing or something? I thought she was.
Well, she'll be at her booth.
Okay, so we're going to go there. Because I have to talk to her and ask her that question.
Let me just get out of the way so they can get out.
Sorry, folks. I got my backpack there.